So in the Curse of Strahd campaign, there's a character called an Arcanoloth that lives in the Amber Temple. And the Amber Temple is a kind of vault of dark secrets. And, how he got there is kind of a question. So he's having this conversation with the Flame Skull one day. Flame Skull is reminding him, hey, there's powers through the back door of the Amber Temple, which goes all the way into the gates of hell. Forces that are, seeking after your admittance. That they want to talk to you. There's things that, and Neferon's like, I know about that. That's part of the game. Fact is, they're there and I'm here. And then he notices something comes through the back door of the Amber Temple, and he's like, What is this? Something came through. Every now and then, something will come through, but he notices it's like a lost soul. It's not a powerful creature, but internally it is twisted, sinister, and an abomination of some kind. So he goes to check it out, and he's preparing, to use powerful magic in combat, and he finds this drow woman, and he has powerful mind spells. So he peers inside of her mind to her complete resistance and agony and starts pulling out her memories without any mercy at all. And he's seeing the Underdark, he's seeing the abyss where she came from, and he sees her queen, where she was sent, or Meg was sent to do a trial, but she feared becoming an abomination, so she escaped. Because these drow trials, they're put on trial, and if they fail, then they become a drider. So he's more curious of how she got out, though. How did she crawl all the way from the abyss, through the nine hells, and into the back door of the Amber Temple? Like, even he cannot go through that door. He knows what's down there. So as he's drawing out her powers, or drawing out her memories, he sees an image of an eye looking back at him, and realizes that there's something blocking him from extracting all the information, and he just can't do it. Her mind starts to go blank, but he pulls harder, and he's pulling out every dark secret, every shadow, every fear that she has, every nightmare that she has. He's bringing them all to the surface all at once. He's basically tearing her apart from the inside out, without mercy, and without caring. Neferon is a creature that values knowledge above all else. And eventually her mind starts to go blank, and it's like a mind blank spell is starting to happen just from the process. Neferon notices this, and he kind of just goes with it, and he enhances the mind blank spell, because he figures it would be better for her not to remember that he just put her through a living hell, extracting her memories, and stuff like that. So they are in Barovia. This is up in the Amber Temple. And in the Amber Temple, there's a god that watches over there, the god of secrets, who could have been protecting her secrets, in fact. And, for whatever reason, extracting those secrets for the temple, or for whatever reason, Neferon couldn't get them. He did get an idea where she's from, but Meg herself, she exasperates this air, this dark cloud. And this is the last of the evil. This is the last of her memories. This is the last of who she is and where she came from, completely gone. And now she's completely reborn, fresh, new, has to learn everything from scratch. She's just like a baby, and Neferon is kind of her father now. He's the first person she sees. He's the person bringing her into this world. Her secrets are locked away, sealed in the temple, protected by the god of secrets. So Neferon is here in the temple, and he kind of has a new child, a new student. He sees Meg as a potentially powerful ally, as well as a student that he can mentor. Above all else, Arcanelos desire knowledge and power, and they understand that in order to gain absolute mastery of their craft, they actually need students. So for him, this is kind of a welcome surprise, and he puts on his best face to Meg always. He understands the power of the unconscious mind. He understands that he's going to have to groom her into this world, and he's going to have to teach her how to survive in Barovia. Ultimately, Neferon would like to teach her, well, for one thing, he's going to groom her into absolute loyalty. He's going to give her extraordinary power over the next couple hundred years in the Amber Temple. And 100 years, I got to double check on the timelines. And yeah, he's gonna, whatever skills that she had before she got there, those skills are kind of conditioned into her neurology. So if she was at whatever skills got her out, whether it be stealth, whether it be, her rogue skills, whether it be ability to manipulate and perform extraordinary acts of treachery, even though her mind is blank, she still has all of those characteristics, even her skills in magic. She still has that stuff built into her, after she's a few hundred years old, which elves live to be, a couple hundred. She's a drow elf, dark elf. They live to be, I think 5 to 700 years old. She's only a couple of 100 years old, which she spent that entire time cutting her way or hiding her way or manipulating her way through the 9 hells. So she has 200 years of conditioning of just basically being an extraordinarily skilled rogue, I guess, because at her size and her power level, there's no other way she can make it out, right? Neferon recognizes this. He knows about the 9 hells. He's been there himself, and he wouldn't want to go back. He knows how hard it is to get out. He's one of the few creatures that's ever made it out of there himself. So he also ultimately sees her to be a better companion than these flame skulls, which basically carry around the remains of the bitter old wizards. So yeah, he just sees a great student, and he understands that her unconscious mind is new. And so everything that he displays to her is setting an example. He's going to teach her how to eat, how to become socially, I guess, socially to fit in. He's going to teach her the art of manipulation. He's going to teach her the laws of power. He's going to teach her the strategies of war. He's going to teach her all the elitist skills that she needs to succeed and thrive to the highest levels of humanly possible in any society. She does have the disability, or she is a drow, so she is going to be heavily discriminated against when she goes into the world, which she probably doesn't completely understand yet, but she's going to have to either overcome that discrimination or through a disguise spell or something like that. And again, she is in Barovia. This is Strahd's domain. So the first step is finding a way to get out of Barovia. And there's really no way out except through killing Strahd. Or if Strahd willingly lets you out. Even Neferon himself, even the Arcaneloth, Neferon is stuck in this place. And in fact, he sees his Meg as being a powerful alliance to help him escape. So when he ended up in the Amber Temple, what he did was he kind of tricked his way in and helped Strahd into power so that he could be locked away in the tower. His only goal was to be locked away in the tower or in the temple with the secrets for a period of time where he could be alone with the secrets, he could be alone with the dark powers to study them. And but now he's studied them already, and he sees Meg as kind of a way to escape. And yeah, that's the concept behind the story that I'm working on, and just that one aspect of the Curse of Strahd. So thanks again for the like, subscribe, share. Catch me on the next track, and I'll see you at the mountaintop. All right.